Hello everyone and welcome to our first trip report from Italy. Our goal is to get one of these out each day. I don't know, we'll see how well that works, along with us enjoying ourselves and taking pictures, lots of pictures as well. So it's hard to really know where to start this day because we haven't really slept since leaving yesterday evening. From JFK Airport. Fairly uneventful flight, except for the fact that they were a little announcement happy. They came over that loudspeaker so many different times and they had to repeat everything in Italian each time. We did have a direct flight though. They served us dinner and they served us breakfast, but there wasn't much sleeping on it. We landed at the Milan MXP Milan Mariposa Airport.
That means butterfly in Spanish.
Oh, maybe that wasn't what it was called. Malpensa. And we took a train from there to Milan Centro, where I ate a piece of pizza. And we had...
So did I.
So did you. We had some espresso. And what else did we have? Terrible juice.
Yeah.
Christina was asleep a few minutes ago, so she may not be so completely lucid on this video, but she's rallied some. Okay, so took the train, beautiful, easy peasy train rides, and we joined up with David McKay and McKay Academy and this big group of folks that are here making pictures, and it's just really cool. First off, getting off the train in this small little town. We are right now in the town of
Camoli.
Camoli. It's on the coast of Italy, on the western coast. Can I say northwest? Not too far from France. Like,
it's pretty central, I think.
Somebody said we're like 45 miles from France. I don't know if we're that close.
But France isn't necessarily like completely north. Well, I guess
that way.
Okay,
right. Anyway, got off at this really gorgeous, tiny little seaside town. It's just perched up on the hill, right down to the water. Beautiful colored buildings, apartment buildings, shops, restaurants. We all got together around 5 and went up into this church courtyard that has this overlook out over the water to take some sunset pictures. David McKay's got a Phantom drone and was flying that and getting some footage. And he really's got no fear of flying that thing. It was so far away, it was a speck. He's got the first-person view wireless system set up so he can see whatever it's seeing, so he can guide it back to himself. And those things have the ability to guide themselves back if they get lost out of control. But you gotta trust those batteries are gonna last. And he's been flying it enough now that I think he's comfortable with that.
He seems very comfortable with it.
But it's just really cool to watch David and Allie and Adam and Nick and Zach, all of these guys that are part of the team, interact with everybody here and just kind of let folks shoot a little, but then you could see if somebody, you could tell when somebody has a question. They would give a little guidance or say, what are you trying to achieve here? Because there are some people who are going for really slow shutter speeds to really blur the water. Some are really just trying to capture detailed shots of the courtyard and just the cool colors and the paints. And some people were trying to capture gorgeous sunset pictures, and Christina didn't even slap them. No.
What?
Somebody trying to take a sunset picture.
When did I say I was going to slap anybody for taking sunset
Well, you
pictures?
said they're not allowed anymore. And we just spent, I don't know, what did we just spend like the last 3 hours kind of wandering around the waterfront taking pictures. It's just so much fun to be surrounded by other people who are into that. And as I was mentioning, this one location, then you could go down to the harbor, which is literally, 30-second walk from the courtyard of the church, and all of these boats lined up and fishing nets and just fantastic. Really a lot of fun and some locals, very nice. Everybody's been so very friendly. We definitely stand out in town because it is a smaller town. There doesn't seem to be many other tourists, or at least American tourists around. And if there are, they certainly don't have giant cameras and tripods strapped to them as everybody here does. But it's been a lot of fun. One of the things I've been thinking about as we talked, as we've been traveling.
Your turn to hold.
Okay. one of the things that I've been thinking about as we've been traveling, and I want to ask you all this. I have some ideas, and I think I'm going to not share them yet. But I want to know from you, what do you think makes a travel photograph? Or a photograph a travel photograph? I'm a little tired too.
We should wrap it up.
So I want to hear your thoughts about...
My turn. You're doing it wrong.
I'm doing it wrong. Seriously, I want to hear your thoughts about what makes, well, a good travel photograph. And I asked Adam that in that interview. So if you haven't listened to that, you could go back and listen to that to hear his opinion. I have my own opinions. And I have some photographic goals for this trip as well. Do we want to share those now? Or next time?
Next time.
I knew she was going to say that. We have had some wine. Actually, have we had wine yet since we've been in Italy? No, we had it at the JFK airport. That doesn't really count, does it? It was expensive, though, so doesn't that count? If it was expensive, it means it was good.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not. So, we'll be back with more. I just shared some glimpses of our day today as we were talking. And tomorrow we are headed to...
Cinque Terre.
Cinque Terre. What can you tell us about Cinque Terre?
It's beautiful. There's 5 little coastal towns, 5 little fishing towns, and it's all like terraced houses and terraced places. And there's a big trail that you can hike from
one point through all of the towns.
Through all of the towns.
Yeah.
So I think we're only going to go to like maybe 2 or 3 of the towns.
And we're going to take the train there from here.
Yes.
And one of the really nice things. Yep, sorry. One of the really nice things about this trip is since we've gotten here, we had to get ourselves here via. I don't think that's a good look for me. Let's back up a little bit. Since we've gotten ourselves here, then now it's all taken care of. We just tomorrow morning we're told to meet out front of the hotel at 10:30, and Nick will have our train tickets for us. We'll get on the train and we'll all go, and then as I said this evening, kind of people are let to do their own thing, but folks are there and there'll be some guidance to say, hey, up that alley is a beautiful spot, or down here, and it's just, it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun. We're going to be talking more with all of the different people on this trip, some of the team members, some of the participants, and talk a little bit about you all joining us on the Iceland trip, which there are still at least 1 spot available. There may be 2. I don't know. I have to talk, and you'll hear more about that soon. Thanks for watching this. If you started watching this and you thought you were going to get mostly photo stuff, sorry, but people said they were interested in kind of a daily vlog, and here it was. Signing off, arrivederci from, don't laugh at me.
Till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow.
Or the next day.
Bye-bye. You know I'm putting that on there.
No, you're not.